So based off the title of this episode, you guys already know who my guest is. My good friend Natangwe came back for another session. And it seems like we had a lot to unpack on this particular episode. I got the call from him a couple of days ago prior. And that particular week, a lot of things were going all the way wrong. And he told me literally, word for word, there's some things I want to get off my chest. And all I said was, well, the floor is yours. Come through. Let's have this dialogue and see exactly what is going on. And on today's show, we also had a special guest briefly come in to share her 2 cents about certain things. And if you know her, you know her. If you don't, we'll give you a hint eventually. But enjoy today's show. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. That was just a little something for y'all. Just, you know, don't fuck your boy's ex or vice versa. Or your girl's man. You know, vice versa. But that's not our business, man. Mm-hmm. That's not our business. Yo, Natangwe.
I get
round 2.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
I'm back.
Let's start more controversy.
Firstly, thanks for having me again.
Bro, that's not even a question.
Yeah.
It had to happen again. Another one. DJ Khaled voice.
Yeah.
I'm glad to have you here. We're actually joined by another invader. She goes by the name of Joyce. For those that actually remember her, that's my neighbor.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you
like she's been on.
Oh,
yeah, they definitely know who she is.
That's the girl next door.
I actually had someone ask me about you. My other chick that actually knows you. She's like, oh yeah, Joyce. I'm like, that's so good that you have, you're diversifying your guests. I'm like, yeah. But she's my neighbor though.
Yeah, girl next door, Joyce.
Girl next door. Yeah, that's what's up. Mm-hmm. Hey man, but bro.
Yeah,
thank you so much for doing this again, man. And initially you told me something you want to get something off your chest.
Oh yeah, man.
And bro, let's get it, bro.
Let's
get it, man.
I don't know how to start this,
yeah.
Right? And to be honest, I haven't even sectioned it off because my mind has just been all over the place about this. Mm-hmm. But I want to talk about suicide. Or that's one of the things I want to talk about. Suicide. And death in general, sorry. Not specifically suicide, we'll get to the suicidal part, but death.
Yeah.
Now, if you guys remember my last episode, I've always wanted to say that. Previously.
On a Tangwe's episode.
Yeah, so if you guys remember my last episode, I was talking about how you need to give people their flowers while they can smell it.
True.
Right? Don't come and be like, oh man, Natangwe, I should have or I could have. Mm-hmm. Right? But that's what's happening right now. July was a very difficult month. June, July, a lot of people passed away.
Definitely.
COVID took a lot of people. My condolences to the affected people.
R.I.P.
Death is something you can never expect or plan for, right? Cool, that's fine. Now, I'm trying to say that we don't have time. Can't be like, I want to hang out with Patrick, or Patrick is my brother. You think about Patrick once in a while, but you just don't make the effort to see Patrick. And then, God forbid, Patrick passes away. Now you're putting these, doves and flowers and candles and shit on your WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Patrick's not going to see that. You know what I mean?
True.
Patrick's not going to see that.
That's true.
I'm trying to show people that I know Patrick too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you find people that you probably... You've never seen this person with Patrick. I don't know why I'm using a name. Isn't that legit?
Yeah,
sorry.
I kind of feel weird now.
My bad. Let's say
but now continue. They get it.
Shout out to Petrus out there.
Yeah, man.
So let's say Petrus passes away. Yeah. You didn't even know Petrus knew this person. But Petrus is blowing up on Twitter, Instagram, WhatsApp. I don't know what else you guys are using. But now you want to seem relevant.
Everybody want to seem relevant.
So I'm also going to post. Kucha, now I also know Petrus. Or Petrus was also my G. You don't know that guy. And in most cases, we don't care enough. Should somebody be going through something, depression or sadness or whatever, evil stories can prat. You know what I mean? You want to go laugh about it and be like, oh, bruh, that guy, he's come sad. Or, that guy lost his job. He ain't no nix. He fell off. What. But when somebody dies, you are number one saying, oh, check on your friends. You know what I mean? Be there for each other. Let's spread love.
Yeah.
Everybody is such a beautiful person.
Yeah.
Right? Then who's the cuck one? Who are the cuck people if we are all so nah?
Show their face, their true colors eventually.
That's something.
That's why I'm not really too worried about it. But yeah, man, everyone is on that vibe now. And it's like, why do you have to wait for tragedy to happen in order for you to show love?
Exactly.
Or anything, even just to tell a person I love you.
That's it. It's very, very simple. I'm going to tell you a story about Jonas. Shout out to Jonas if you're listening to this.
Mm-hmm.
I used to end my calls with Jonas with, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
And it would always be like, but I leave those things, but I lost that hood, leave those shandies. And I'm like, what? Dude, I'm not trying to have you a baby, but I'm just saying I love you. You're my bra. Yeah, bra. Oh, up. Cool. And then I don't know what happened, but at some point Jonas realized that, but this guy's just showing love.
Mm-hmm.
Now Jonas says it first. Shout out.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just showing my bra love. And that's all it is.
Yeah, you kind of forced me to do that once upon a time.
Yes.
It was so weird.
Yes, and you too. Yeah, Patrick. I did it with Patrick too. Just say I love you.
I love you. Fuck. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, I bro. I love you.
I love you too.
Yeah, but you know, it's a thing, man. I don't want to say like it's an excuse or, but it's like as the man, black man, Namibian man rather, we're not really accustomed to showing these things.
Okay.
It sucks, but it's like it's how some households you're raised, and not to say that they didn't love you. It's just certain things aren't really said as much.
Yeah.
But you know what? The actions speak louder than the words. Look, if my parents told me I love you, right?
Yeah.
And they made me starve. I'll be questioning like, yo, is this
like
really love?
This for real?
Yeah. So like, just an example, like, my parents don't have to tell me I love you.
Yeah, because you knew they loved
I know, by the actions.
I mean, love, yeah.
Yeah, but it's just certain things we're not really accustomed to, which we have to now start normalizing even right
exactly.
now. Which is why I appreciate you even saying those things, because even forcing people, but
yeah, I'm gonna force you,
but it's needed.
Look, we need to change this narrative of men shouldn't show emotion, or niggas don't cry.
Yeah.
Okay, also don't be crying pokatikano, like stop being making a noise. But dude, if you're sad, be sad.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, feel your emotions, man.
Feel
Allowed to feel them.
There's no shame in feeling sad. If you got scruffed by Lovisa, now you are mad because there's no outlet for your emotions, and you are angry because you don't know what to do with this emotion. You go beat Lovisa up or you shoot her.
Yeah.
Lost the Jerry's Owens. Just be sad. And we should come to a place where I can come to Patrick and be like, I really love that girl. And she screwed me over. She's going to be like, come on, and drink. Or, you know what I mean? Like, I got you.
Yeah.
Let out.
Let's let loose.
Now you are afraid to look like a moho or a morphe because you are sad. It's okay to be sad, gents. It's okay.
I don't know if you read that story where the guy that burned up his 2-year-old because his chick moved on.
Yeah.
That shit was fucking crazy, yo.
Dude, why? What did the kid do?
It's the thing, like, I'm not laughing because of the...
yeah.
It's just... It's hard to make sense of these things, bro. Like, I don't get it. Like, what beef... This is your kid, actually, by the way. This is not like a stepchild.
Yeah,
this is your child. That's your seed. And to think that maybe... if I do that, she'll come back, or
or you're gonna hurt her. Niggas
some dudes also just fucked up in their heads also.
To trap women, apparently. Like guys will be like, cool. The only way I can keep this girl around is if I give her a child. So I guess when she moved on, he was like, what am I gonna do with this? You see what I'm saying? Which is a very wrong mentality. Even if you give a girl money, you spend on her, you bought her flat or whatever, then she cheats on you. Tell the girl, Kucha, alright, baby girl, I have a bra who has a truck, and move. If it's about the flat now, you want your flat. But don't go kill the girl or beat her up. Lost. That's bad cherries, Owens. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it.
Like I know you advocate for it. And the thing is, I stand by you as far as violence against women, right? And then, because I like looking at things from both sides.
Okay.
There's always gonna be two sides of the story, or rather three. That person's side, the other person's side, and then the truth.
Oh, okay.
Not everyone wants to fucking say. I mean, look at the Etosha thing. That Etosha thing, there's so many like in betweens. It's fucking crazy. That's I'm just like, okay, So there is a truth here, but no one wants to say it.
Yeah.
And both of them are giving different stories.
I hate that people don't look at the other side of the
They
coin.
never do.
Mm.
They never do. But it's like, so back to the story. It's like this dude is like he's a weak-minded man.
Yeah, 100%.
Like it's poor, man. And this has nothing to do with muscles. None of that. It's just you're weak-minded, man. Like you're just weak.
You're a caveman.
You're a caveman. You're thinking of dumb shit. Like that shit makes me wonder what is next for our generation.
And that's where we come in. We need to change this, or at least try to. You can't change the world, but you can change your world.
My cousin told me, especially when that whole Me Too movement was going on, and also the abuse and shut it down, whatever. She always reminds me, like, look, Patrick, the world is a big place. There's so much shit going on. You can't change those things. But if you really want to make change in your life or the people, whatever the case may be, start with the people around you.
Yeah.
You see women are being disrespected, start treating women with respect, the ones that are closest to you, around you right now.
Yes.
And I was like, yeah, that makes sense, man. Because imagine your kid, your nieces, your nephews, they'll be like, oh, wait, Uncle Natangwe actually treats auntie, sister with respect.
Yeah.
And then your nephew will be like, you know what? I like this kind of example. This is the
that
way
I
to do
should
things.
go.
Yeah. So, I don't know, man. Like you said, yeah, it really is up to us right now.
I mean, look, as much as we can advise women how to, I'm like air quoting now, how to handle themselves or to go about stuff. We need to tell niggas how to go around as well.
Behave.
How to behave. You know what I mean? Because like when women were on this men are trash situation, right? And then people were like, yo, yeah, not all men are trash, not all men are trash. That's cool and whatnot. But all snakes are poisonous. When you see a snake, you're out, brother.
That's true.
And that's where women are now. They're afraid of men in general. And some of them, they're not even going to give you a chance to prove that you're a good guy or whatever. They're just out, brother. Like, nah, I'm in a trash. I don't want.
Such women also, they kind of upset me.
Upset?
They upset me, man.
How come?
Because, that men are trash thing, it's like, you can't label us under one fucking, you can't generalize us all. The guys you've been fucking with that ain't shit.
Okay.
That's what pisses me off. Because at the end of the day, it takes this group of people to make everyone else look bad.
Yeah.
It's like me and you hanging out, right? I'm the rapist. Yeah. Right? You're guilty by association, bro.
Yeah, just because I'm with you.
Just because you're with me, like, you're guilty also. So it's the same thing like with men. It's like, yo, I guess at the end of the day, I can't speak for every man. I can only speak for myself. Yeah. But just don't do that. Don't be that bitter person. Not all of us are the same.
Yeah.
That's all I'm trying to say.
But that's true. But that's up to us to show that.
Yeah, but we do. I mean? At least I can't tell a girl I'm different.
Like I said, I'll use the snake analogy again.
That was a good one, though.
If you know what I mean, if you've seen enough poisonous snakes, the next time you see a snake, you're not gonna go check it out. Yeah. When you see a snake, you're like, snake, shut. Yeah. Even like you and I sitting here right now, we don't fuck with snakes.
Not at all.
I'm sure we've encountered snakes that are not poisonous.
Yeah, that's true.
Venomous, actually. You know what funny thing is, man? This is like completely out of the way, but something is poisonous. It's when you bite or eat it. But when it bites you, it becomes venomous. You know what I mean? Because you ingested it, so it's poisonous to you. But when it bites you, it's venomous.
Looking for it, then you got it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that one.
Yeah. So when women see niggas, bro, they just like I jella, no, or they have this whole barricade. Vanillas bang, and I understand it. I totally 100% understand. And I would wear a t-shirt that says "in a trash."
You would wear it.
I'd wear it. The problem is, man.
Defend yourself on that one.
Yeah. You see, the problem with people is that people conclude, right? If somebody comes to me and says, "Why are you wearing that shirt?" Explain 100%. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel it.
But if you just see me and you're like, "Oh, that nigga," sharp, it's your opinion, I guess. But if you want to know why I'm wearing it, I will probably get you one too.
Yeah, but there's always gonna be the group. It's like, that's the feminist male guy.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
And there are, like, here's the thing, like with feminists, right? Feminism, whatever. It's like there's like a in between. There's those radical feminists.
Yeah.
Those ones that kind of just wild, bro. Like I don't even think they understand or know what
they don't.
means.
They really don't. They're very extreme. Feminism isn't dressing slutty.
Yeah.
You're not gonna go to work in a thong. You know what I mean?
You.
You're not gonna be inappropriate. It doesn't mean you can dress inappropriately.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you should be rude to your husband or to your boyfriend or tell him fuck you, whatever.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that because you don't fuck with niggas or you must be extreme about it. It just means that you hold women's rights or you defend women's rights. Exactly. You stand for women. That's what it basically is.
Yeah, but you get those radical ones that just no matter what the female did, they're gonna stand by her.
Yeah,
like.
But also, some of these girls just like things.
I don't. Like I said, I don't think they understand what it means.
Yeah,
it's like a feminist is like freedom of choice. As a woman, that's supposed to be like the thing.
Freedom of choice.
Freedom of choice as a woman. But it's like I'll give you a prime example.
Yeah,
and we spoke about this when you were here the last time. But it's like it's like when the shut Namibia down situation.
Yeah.
That happened, and that was solely based off violence against women.
Yeah. Yes.
It was about a girl who got killed, and yes, rightfully, everyone had the right to assume that it was a dude, because that's our norm here in Namibia. These dudes are just doing that, but then all of a sudden it took a left turn. All of a sudden it became about what I can wear and what I cannot wear.
Yeah. And
in my mind, I'm thinking, but this is not about...
What was the initial...
Yeah, what was the target? What was the initial objective of that march? And it's funny how these ladies made it all about them all of a sudden. Yeah, I can wear what I want. This is slut shaming. You're like, what the fuck? Like, where the fuck did you come from? You know what I mean? And then what even made it even more funny for me was when they found out that it was a woman, a girl that actually killed.
What's it,
Shannon.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, everything went quiet. Like, where
was that energy?
Yeah, where was that same energy?
Yeah.
Like, if you guys want to, these so-called radical feminists, if you guys really want to do things the right way, hold your other females accountable for their dumbass actions, bro. That's it.
I love that you got to this point now, because I feel very strongly that women and accountability,
they don't go hand in hand, bro.
They don't go hand in hand. Now, again, I'm not saying all women. Ladies out there, don't be in the comments chowing me. I'm just saying...
the ones that are commenting might be the ones that...
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But women are not... They don't hold themselves accountable for their actions.
No.
Just because it's a woman, it's okay. See, a woman can cheat on a nigga. It's fine.
Yeah. A woman can punch a guy.
Can punch a guy and it's fine. Or a woman can even just literally do anything bad, and somehow it's gonna turn around and be it was a guy's fault. I went on a trip, right? On a little trip with a group of friends, right? I'm not gonna mention names, but you know who you are. I'm talking about you. So this girl touched my bra inappropriately. They just met that day.
Okay.
She touched him inappropriately, like she grabbed his ass.
Okay.
And then she laughed about it, and she was like, "Oh, are you gay? Do you like it? What?" And then I jumped in and I was, "Listen here, girlie. If he did this to you, this trip would be over.
For real.
The police will be here. It would be, oh my God, this guy touched me inappropriately, sexual harassment." Because mind you, they just met that day. But because she did it to him, it was funny. And I was actually upset. If you guys remember this trip, I was actually upset. And we argued with her, and I was like, I need you to apologize to this guy.
Yeah.
Whether you meant it as a joke or not, it's not cool. Because if he did it to you in a joke,
it wouldn't be funny.
Well, they would have burned the lodge down. May Fonseca would have flown to the lodge and arrested this guy. You know what I mean? It would have been a thing.
Yeah.
But she refused.
You know what I mean?
Accountability.
Nothing. Zero. And that's what bothers me about these some of these things, these movements and all these. I just ignore it now, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to talk about it, but it annoys the fuck out of me how some feel like it's normal to do certain things, and then they contradict themselves, man.
Yes, actually.
You know, that some of them are really like big hypocrites, man. Like you said, if you did that to her,
fire on the mountain.
Fire on the mountain, bro.
Yeah, B.
on the mountain. Yeah, man. But yo, dude, we really went sideways about that.
About
Because initially started off with mental health.
oh yeah. Sorry, man.
Let's go back to that situation because, bro, first things first. R.I.P. Bro.
Yes.
Never got a chance to meet him.
Okay.
Never.
I never met him once or twice.
Ooh, shit. We are joined. The model herself. Dude, man. Good. That's off topic. Yeah, another cannibal situation, man. Imagine 5 days, the guy's missing. No one bothered to even look for him. That's some crazy shit.
You know what? I don't want to say too much because it's also a little bit too soon. It's a little bit insensitive, you know, because But what bothers me about this situation is the clout chasing behind homie's death. This is a real person, and it's affected his family. You know what I mean? People are mourning, but you want to seem cool and post the guy. You don't even know 3 of this guy's songs. You only know Kona. It's a great song, shout out.
Yeah, remix too.
Now you are here saying, oh man, it's my favorite rapper, what, Kujanaini.
Bro,
you're just trying to be relevant because all your friends are posting him. You want to be like, yeah, I also knew him, it's okay to not know him. It's okay to not have been a fan. It's fine. But don't jump on a bandwagon because it's what's relevant now.
That's what we do, man. Namibia, we are trend whores.
It's
we
so
love
dumb.
it. I mean, I expected it.
Yeah.
I saw it coming.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's nothing new to me, man. It's just, because obviously, I never met him or had any encounter with him, but I always knew that this dude was always the pioneer as far as hip hop in Namibia.
Yeah, of course.
I always knew that.
Yeah,
I always knew that. We'll talk about. I had a conversation with people about the dude, and I say that because I know people who knew this guy personally.
Yeah,
who knew he was going through some shit.
Yeah,
but they still didn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
It's understandable. These guys don't necessarily want to share. Even as a guy, you don't necessarily want to people your emotions, but. Well, no, some people actually knew. A lot of people were talking shit about him too, man.
That's the thing.
A lot of people talking shit about him.
Were talking shit, but now it's the same people that are posting him.
Facts.
My guy, pick a side, bruh. And for somebody to commit suicide, right? It doesn't just happen today. Oh man, the sun is shining. It's a good day to kill myself. No, it's something that has been coming a long way. And there are signs, my G. There are always signs. But we choose to ignore it. Because low fun stories. If something goes down with somebody, you want to talk about it. You want to be the one with the T. Oh, WhatsApp groups are popping. Oh, did you hear what happened to Natangwe? Natangwe 123, Natangwe 123. Yeah. But if you guys loved me the way that you love me after I die,
social media especially.
Even somebody from my grade 7 class will post me on their WhatsApp. You know what I mean? Bruh. If you guys really loved me as much as you say you do, I know some people try to reach out, but that's how I guess depression works, because you don't want to open up, you hide, you act strong, you alienate yourself, you stay away from people. It's fine. But if you guys make half the effort you claim you have, I don't think I said that correctly, but if you guys made the effort to communicate to me while I was alive, I may not be in the situation. Why didn't he talk to me? Why didn't you talk to me, bruh? Side note, right?
Yeah.
I didn't have a phone for 2 months.
Okay.
Right.
So this shit is new.
Huh?
So this phone you got is just fairly new.
Put me on blast like that. But
I'm just saying,
phone.
bro.
But yeah, I didn't have a phone for 2 months.
Yeah.
Cool. And only one person called my sister and was like, oh, I know he's Natangwe. Now, I could have been in rehab. Right?
Yeah.
I could have been in a mental clinic. I could have been anywhere. You know what I mean? But if something tragic had happened to me, everybody would have been like, oh my God, Natangwe. No. And then you're going to go on your status and say, oh my God, check on your friends. Depression is real.
That has been...
Guys, depression been real. It's not a new release that came out yesterday.
That's true.
Been there.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So if you're going to post check on your friends, actually check on your friends.
Yeah. Actions speak louder than words, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. You know Evgeny was.
Yeah.
Evgeny. You know he was on here, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Bro.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't share too he didn't go into too deep of what happened.
Mm-hmm.
But even off air, the shit he was telling me, man.
Yeah, no, he
I was
just
just
like lives in my neighborhood.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah. No, I know where you're going with this. Yeah, I know.
To him, like, he was telling me everything. I was like, oh
Yeah.
my God, bro. Like, and it's actually quite refreshing because out of all that bullshit, man, he saw something. He saw something deeper than fucking just leaving his earth. But he was just like, fuck it, I'm done. I want to live, man.
Ending it, I guess it's the easy way out because you're ending the pain that you're feeling.
Yeah.
And it's sad, man. Look at AKA's girlfriend at the time. She was 21, I think. She was 22.
What?
Now, for a 22-year-old person to jump off a building, my guy, hanging yourself. Look, I've never.
Sorry about something was said. That's why I laughed. Sorry, something was in the background. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I guess the other modes of suicide, right?
Yeah.
Again, there can be a slight chance of survival. If you're found in time, your stomach can be pumped and all of that stuff. But jumping off a building, bruh.
Yeah, that's something.
A 22-year-old. That, my guy. You've never actually started living.
Not barely.
You just left the teenage years. Now you're about to get scroofed by text. You gotta go to work. You got life is about to start chowing you there now.
Yeah.
But she was like, you know what? I can't handle this. So I understand that it gets very dark and very difficult. I know that.
By 22 though.
So I'm not even gonna talk shit about depression and all of that stuff.
It's
and
something you'll never know.
Come out of it.
Yeah.
I commend you because it takes a lot of courage to come out of that hole. You guys have a lot of strength, and I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, man. It's something people are probably listening to this and like these guys don't know what they're talking about. And yes, we don't, because at the end of the day, this is something that you have to go through it in order for you to understand it.
Yeah.
You need to go through some shit in order for you to really understand what the fuck is going on with people. Like, I don't want to, honestly, I've had mild depression. I won't say mild, actually. But it didn't get to a point where I wanted to take my life.
Okay.
Yeah. But it was like, I was going through some shit.
I mean, like, don't downplay it.
Yeah, I was going through some shit.
Yeah.
Looking at some situations like that, yeah, I don't know how to go about that, man.
Yeah, man. I've had my fair share of shit as well. Everybody has shit, and lucky to have met somebody. What are you smiling about? Not like that. I just mean that somebody who I look. No, I don't want to say look up to.
Yeah.
But she has shown me, or she has motivated me. You know what I mean? Go talk to somebody. Seek help.
Yeah.
She also is like, okay, you know what? That's what next episode. But yeah, anyway.
Don't snitch on yourself, bro.
Yeah. Let me stop myself in the tracks. But anyways, seek help, man. There's no shame in talking to somebody. And I'm starting to be okay with the idea to do it. I would myself as well,
Especially as a man.
But
don't get that shit twisted.
Yeah.
Just because your dad didn't get help doesn't mean you shouldn't, bro.
Yeah. Talk to somebody.
Talk to somebody. You wanna say something? Give it the mic. Come talk on the mic. Is it?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Closer.
There's this narrative that men need to be strong. I think it's a pressure that's not needed. Men didn't know how to deal with things and weren't allowed to deal with things. And we were on the receiving end as kids, right? Like, it's just how my father is. No, it's not how it's supposed to be. Because that's how the generational curses just never end. Because you think like, okay, man, I've got to be strong about it. No, you can get help. It's like your job. If you don't understand something, you ask for help. Someone will help you. So in life and in your feelings, if you don't understand what you're feeling, why, someone else probably has been through it or studied to deal with it. Ask for help. I mean, the people who are going to look down on you are the people who are going through most, aren't strong enough to look for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get help, guys.
That was a PSA.
Thank you.
Yeah, but it's a thing. Like I said earlier, man. It's just that stigma that men are faced with. We are seen as providers, protectors, all that good shit.
Like you aren't allowed to
You're
feel
not allowed to feel
emotions.
these things. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like I said, it brings us to all these violent crimes that are happening right now, man. And it's crazy. Like it seems like every weekend it's some shit going down.
Actually.
Especially in the north.
Umsati
Dude,
region.
what the fuck is going on in the north? I thought I was going on tripping.
Dude, Umsati is our Florida.
It's wild,
Yeah, but,
it's fucking wild.
you know, she said something interesting about generational curses, right? So there's this book that I'm reading that I got from Jonas. Shout out to Jonas.
Oh.
It's called Did It Start With You? I really advise everybody to read this book or listen to the audio book or whatever it is that you do. But this book explains so much, right? Down to DNA, as to how you inherit certain levels of anxiety or responses to certain things, because that's what your mom was going through when she was pregnant. Literally through the placenta, all that shit. As easy as you can get your dad's blue eyes, or we're black, so brown eyes.
Facts.
It's the same way that you can get responses, things, fight or flight. You'd be like, this guy's just, he's aggressive like his dad. So you've inherited the fight genetics or whatever. And even levels of anxiety, you respond to certain things the same way that your mom's mom, shit like that is really passed down genetically. Even it comes down to your DNA. So you should find that book, guys, and look into it.
I mean, it's not far-fetched. I mean, look at certain in your families who have like these medical conditions.
Yeah.
Some like grandmothers have Alzheimer's, high blood pressure, all these things. These things is passed on.
It's passed on.
So I don't far-fetched at all. Happens.
I mean, look at let me use myself as an example. I live for Oliver Ngoma.
Yeah.
Right? All day, every day, even yesterday and tomorrow. It's gonna be Oliver Ngoma.
Yeah.
Now it's not to say that I was at Oliver Ngoma's CD launch. Or he was my guy and not
even at CDs that time was tapes, man.
Tape launch, you know what I mean?
Tape launch.
I have no memory of when that song came out. It was 1985. I was in a Crescida going way. You know what I mean? There's it doesn't make sense. That's not even music my generation listens to or the generation before me.
Yeah.
But it could be that the hormones, right? The responses that my parents had to that kind of music was passed on to me. Maybe my parents were listening to Oliver Ngoma while I was pregnant. Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah, what? Nigga, hey, I identify. No, let me not go there.
Yeah.
Pregnant with emotions. Thank you.
That's a good cover.
Yeah. So anyways, while my mom was pregnant, this is probably the kind of music she was listening to. And the responses to it was passed on to me.
Yeah.
But that's just an example of how hormones and all this shit is passed down in reactions to stuff.
Makes sense, man. That makes sense.
But I'm still pressed, man, about
what?
the clout chasing around people.
Dude, you
it really
there's no
hurts
understanding
me.
it. I just feel like just let it slide, bro.
People,
because it's all about validation nowadays.
Yeah,
it's all about validation. If I have if I have a car, and I show it to you, or rather I put it on social media, I know what I'm doing. I want people to comment. I want people to see this stuff.
Yeah, see me shining.
See me shining, even though it's probably not yours.
Yeah,
but still, I want validation. I want people to accept me, acknowledge me that I am doing something great.
I'm gonna disagree with you there, because I get a nice car, right? Now you guys are gonna think I'm chasing. I'm not chasing, but I'm just happy.
But only you would know that. That's the thing.
You see,
only you would know that. It's a very subjective thing.
Yeah.
A lot of social media is just subjective. It's based. It's not based on what this guy told me. Like, oh, dude, I worked so hard. I got my car.
Yeah.
It's just based off
the pictures.
Yeah, like
the money chase.
Exactly.
And then when my shanty gets repossessed, you guys are happy,
excited.
Why, brother? That's not cool, Owens, man. That's really not cool.
I mean, look at what's happening with this dude, the Forex dude. Those charges are a lot.
Oh, the one with the 365
365.
charges, one for every day.
One for every day. That's hilarious. But with him, like, you see, that situation, right? Antics were just too much. The social media.
Yeah.
And I'm just like... And for me, look, I never met this dude. And I can go on record right now. I can go back point where I've actually spoken about this guy. I never liked him.
Yeah.
It's not about even what he was doing. Nah, nothing about that. He just came off strange as a strange dude. He came off as a strange dude. He came off as a weirdo, man. It was just too much. The antics were too much. And now look what's happening.
Yeah, I think he tried too hard to look, but then isn't that how it works with all these Forex guys? Even if you see Forex guys on SA, dude, on Instagram, I'm always getting Forex followers. Leave me alone, gentlemen. Anyways, like,
join my group. Like,
right?
bro, keep your money. I'm good, man.
Right. No, it's so easy to make $1 million. Invest your name in
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
You know what I mean? But it's not even about that. But all of these Forex people, I guess that's how they advertise themselves. Like, I'm rich. I have 12 cars. You can be like me. Give me your money.
I have to show you that it works.
Yeah. But
So that's
is
what
it working?
No, of course not.
It's
no,
your money that I'm
at least some of them, exactly. But here's the thing. Here's the big problem. Forex is not the fucking problem.
Yeah.
It's the people attempting to teach people about Forex.
Yeah.
These guys are the problem. The scammers. These guys are the fucking problem. Because people have been making money from Forex. I know people that, but even right now, we're making decent money just trading. But they're not
like tuning
no. Because the reputation is fucked up about
Forex.
Forex,
Yeah.
Because there were people who were legitimately teaching people about signals. I don't know what the fuck it is.
But is that for real, bro?
Some. That's what I'm saying. Some.
Why would I?
But they're charging them.
I like struck gold, right? I hit a gold mine. I know that I can make millions. Are people really wired to share like that?
People who want to see other people do good.
Like 1% of the world.
Exactly. Highest form of what's it? Highest form of inspiration. I fucked that up. Wait. Basically, the highest form of humanity is to inspire people. So it's like this podcast thing. We don't have to be doing and talking about this stuff, but hopefully, people are learning something from the things that we're saying.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, it's like money, dude. Knowledge, money, whatever the case may be. All these, knowledge not necessarily materialistic, but if you look at knowledge, would you really die? Would you really want to go to the ground, not having shared like certain pieces of advice or life lessons? Would you leave your kids stranded, not knowing that father told me it's okay to get help?
Yeah.
I'm a man, but I know I need help.
That's
things like that. It's valid, bro. You need to do that more often.
I just feel like niggas are selfish, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Stuff like that is like teachings, I guess.
Yeah.
Trying to change like a mindset, that men can get help, talk about shit that hurts you, cry if you need to cry. It's fine. I know that I can make 100,000, $1 million in 2 weeks. Owens. I'm gonna be like, yeah, guys, come through. Let me show you how to do this. Yeah.
I mean, look. Exactly. It's all about intention. Because the thing is, look, I don't necessarily. But it's a thin line because it's like, I don't want you to. I would, but the thing is, I don't want you to be dependent on me.
Okay, so
it's
you
a thing
teach me how to fish and not give me fish.
Exactly. I'd rather teach you how to fish because that's sustain you because you will know if I go, you'll be fine because you know the tricks already, you know everything. Yeah. So that's the point. I don't want you to be dependent on me. Fuck no. Okay. That's terrible, man. Do you know those kinds of people? Gimme. Yeah. No. Yeah. Like, fuck you, and then you're enemies.
You know what? Every time you cuss, I remember. Oh shit, I can cuss.
Oh yeah, I think I should.
Because I held back a lot of shit and fucks.
A lot of shit and fucks. Yeah. Nah, just get comfortable, man. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You've been cussing for a minute, especially on this show.
Yeah.
But it's okay. But that's the point, man. But the Forex thing, like I said, Forex is not the problem. It's just these guys.
They just do too much. I think they are performing, man.
But you know what really hurts about that whole thing is it's the people who like put in their life savings.
Yes.
Trying to make a difference. They're just trying to make a change. Yeah, that's true, man. And it sucks because now, and the funny thing is, these guys are still posting this dumb shit.
Yeah.
Live your life in front of a Benz, and I'm just like, fuck, I hate these guys.
Right.
Like, it just blows my mind, bro.
Now these guys are dicks, man.
It blows my mind how people can be like that.
Like you can actually just trap somebody's mom who gave you her last 80 grand. You're like, no, maybe I can make it $500,000, and she gives you this up
Because she believes in it.
and you MNZ Baba 63 straight.
Did you remember that story of a pastor
Yeah.
who convinced she, so basically this pastor convinced this lady to sell her house, right? And I think he gave her like 10,000 and then he took like 900 and something thousand. Apparently I'm going to pray over the money.
Always.
Do you know where this guy was found?
Yeah.
Because it's so funny you said MNZ.
Yeah.
That's exactly where he was. Buying a new Benz.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Apparently the house had spirits. Like, now you know, you should just sell the house.
Yeah.
You know, these spirits can't leave. And yeah, homeboy. That's the thing. They are gonna they are good manipulators. They are good.
They'll tell you what you want to hear.
Exactly. That's why I would love to talk to these con artists because
Yeah,
how
should we get one in here?
I think we should. Like, let's DM right now. Let's DM some people, some folks. It's just how charismatic they can be, how they can convince you of things.
Yeah.
That's what really intrigues me about these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, watching these Netflix these series on serial killers and con artists, you're just like, man, like, you get in that guy's car. That guy looks creepy, but that's how he spoke, how he conducted himself.
Yeah,
I can get you.
Look,
there.
I mean, I guess we advertise ourselves, whether you have good intentions or not. If you see a girl you like, or you know you're trying to get a girl, you're gonna dress nicely or smell nicely or whatever it is you're advertising. So if your plan is to get that Zali's house,
you're gonna do everything you
approach
can.
her,
Yeah.
even at work, CVs, interviews, you're just polishing yourself. So these con artists really get away with how they present themselves.
Yeah. It's like you said, man. They have to show you. Instagram, I have to show you that
I'm making
I'm
money.
making money.
I was working at Old, right? I don't know if I can name drop like that. Okay, I was working at an.
I'll cut that out.
Okay. I was working at an insurance company, and you would see that when you go to your clients, you're asking them to give you money, most, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like to save with you or to open a policy with you,
Yeah.
to trust you with their money. Now, if you come in a jive, right? There's nothing wrong with jives, but if you come in a jive,
It's the appearance, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you come to me and you're like, yo, I need you to give me your, save with us. Give me 10 grand. I'll put it in this, what unit trust, all of these things, and it'll, grow.
Mm-hmm.
And then Petrus comes, a brand new X5, in a suit looking good. Already when you see that guy, you're like, that guy has money. He knows how to use money.
Mm-hmm.
Let me give Petrus the money.
Yeah. Let me look at your boy James, man.
Who's James?
Dugalib.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he
No, but look,
did it the right way.
to be honest, I've never
Wrong
seen
way.
him in person.
Yeah.
I don't know him or whatever, but what I've gathered or what I've heard is that he wasn't flashy. You know what I mean? He wasn't
He was just the
wasn't
right
that
amount.
guy buying the latest cars or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe he spent money in his private whatever, but he wasn't flashy. I don't think so. I'm speaking under correction.
I don't know.
I think
Making that kind of
he
money.
hid in plain sight.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like
yeah.
that about him.
Yeah.
He hid in plain sight.
That's
I
true.
know.
I mean, just like the whole the forex guy.
Yeah.
His partner. I never knew a partner even existed until all this shit. What's his name? Yeah, that dude.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
I didn't even know that guy existed until this whole thing like broke. And I was like, oh. It turns out this guy was just low key,
He was just
quiet, wasn't doing shit, just minding his business.
Mhm.
And then if you associate yourself with enough clowns, you're bound to get caught.
But yeah, man, sometimes we draw too much attention to ourselves.
That's social media for you, baby. You think I'm posting these a selfie for fun? Or gotta like me, bro. You have to like me.
But look, I'm gonna say this again, right? I said this on the first episode. I'm not famous, right? I'm not a celeb or whatever. I think I know more people in person than on like social media and all of that shit. Fine, but if I have like about 1,000 1,200.
Ooh, dropping numbers.
Yeah. and that's not much. That's not even a drop in the ocean compared to some people.
Yeah.
That's fine. But on my story, right, the most I would get is like 300 views. On photo, I'd get like 200 likes. What are the rest of you guys doing? Why are you following me? You know what I mean?
Stalking.
You don't engage with me. Why are you following me?
I mean, would you want to engage with everybody?
Yes. I mean, not every single person. But should I post a question or something? Let's talk. Let's engage. Because now there's 800 people that are just looking at me. When we meet in person, I know this person follows me. I follow you back. But you won't even say hi. To be fair, I won't even say hi too. So why are you following me if we can't engage?
You're being a dick also. Don't get it twisted.
So, yo.
Hi.
I'm not.
Don't beat me.
I'm not a dick, man. I think I'm okay. I'm an okay guy.
No, it's just how it is, man.
Yeah.
You do know people buy followers, right?
Apparently.
That's a thing.
Why do you follow who you follow on Instagram?
Okay. One.
Yeah.
I started to do recently, and something I encourage everybody to do, right, is to watch what you consume.
Okay.
Food, social media, books, movies, all that shit. Watch what you consume. I started unfollowing people. Because I wasn't necessarily gaining anything
from you. Yeah.
I mean, I can only follow how many booty pics of yours, bro. I can only like so many. I can only like so many fast cars. Yeah, it's good to have like let's say, because right now like your phone, or rather Pinterest or Instagram, these apps are kind of like your vision board nowadays. Yeah, you know what I mean. But there are just certain things I just like, nah, I can't. I stopped following them. Yeah. So I was like, nah, I have to watch what I'm consuming, because so dog it. But it's like you are who you associate yourself with. You are who you surround with 24/7. Yeah. And it's just the same thing with the phone. Like if you constantly see things that you can't have, gets to you, because it can do both things for you. They either motivate you, they'll just fuck you up. Yeah. But for me, I just had to stop following certain things.
So now you follow with the purpose.
I follow people that I actually talk to.
You see,
literally,
that's what I'm trying to get to.
I literally talk to people, just people that engage with me. Yeah, those are the people
And I think that's the purpose of social media, right? Well, not only the advertising part of it, but meeting people, networking. You know what I mean?
Don't you have Tinder for that?
You know what, man? Tinder really isn't what you would think it is.
You mean?
Tinder, man. Yeah. I have Tinder. I downloaded Tinder.
Before or after?
Before. I don't have it anymore. It's deleted. Now. Anyways,
to correct you, bro. Like, hey, you sure?
What I'm trying to say is that Tinder actually shows you how picky you are.
Yeah.
Because you don't know this person. All you have is a photo and a couple of seconds to swipe left or right. And you could go the whole day, even 2 days, without swiping right. Just nope.
Right means it's like
right is yes and then left is no.
Okay.
So for like 2 days I would be going no. And this comes down to when people lie and say looks don't matter.
Oh, they do.
100%.
Bro, look, I used to be that guy. Like, nah. Look, first of all, personality is one thing it's always gonna kill me. Okay. If you got personality, you can make me laugh. Oh, you the one. Yeah. Maybe. But looks, I'm a sucker for a cute face, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I want to look at something. I really want. I think I'm attractive too, but I want to look at it and be like, yeah, man.
Please comment in the comments.
That's me, bro.
But so looks, right, is what attracts you to the person initially. You don't see a personality. Of course not. So you need to like what you're looking at.
Which is
if this person looks attractive, maybe she has like a nice yellow dress on. You know what I mean? Yeah. You'd be like, oh, okay, she looks cute. Let me talk to her. Step 2. Now you're trying to find out if she has a good personality. Does she say apples? You know?
So much. You're like, what? Oh.
Yeah, that's just a joke, guys.
That's not a joke. It's
April.
real.
Yeah, but after the looks, then you check. Okay, cool. Can I spend time with this girl? Can she massage my feet? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So definitely stop lying, guys. Looks really matter.
They do, man. I just feel like for the longest I was trying to not be that guy. But the more I look at it, I'm like, well, that's the first thing. Especially when it comes to social media, bro. I have to look like, okay, she aight.
I don't know if we spoke about this, but maybe we can talk about it again.
What's up?
Followers.
Huh?
When you see a girl's profile and she has like 20,000 followers, is that off-putting to you?
Yes, it used to.
Okay.
But then I started to realize these people need attention. As far as are you talking about a female or just like everybody else in general?
I like a female, like a girl.
A girl.
Yeah.
No, at the end of the day, one thing I realized, people just need attention.
Okay.
It's not that difficult. Like, what I mean is, the 20,000 is literally just like they just crave the attention. It's good to get like those likes and the comments, but what they are really looking for is a dude just to smack on her ass and tell her I love you, cook her, rub her feet, shit like that's all they want, really, bro. Like it's not that difficult. That shit it doesn't throw me off as much anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, but it'll throw me off when I start to realize that shit is getting to her head.
Okay.
That's when it starts getting. I'm like, okay, no, this is not good. What do you think?
About a girl having a bunch of followers.
Shitload of followers.
To be honest, I don't know, man. I would assume that this girl gets a lot of attention.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm not trying to be a mini more. You know what I mean? And I mean, look, I'm pretty confident in my character, whatever I should send out. Whether we are 10,000 in the line, we're like, oh, but that man is big old like you. It's joking. Yeah. But yeah, so the amount of followers she has doesn't really matter. It just depends on how she engages with you. If she treats you like you are just another nigga, then red flag for me, get out.
Happens a lot, man. Can you imagine the amount of DMs she gets, or the kinds of DMs she gets?
Yeah.
And hilarious. Like my female friends, they show me these things. And all I can say, these dudes are thirsty. Like, I get it, man. I get it, but there's an art to DMing, I think.
Do you get a lot of DMs?
Oh, hell no. After this shit.
Yeah? No way.
I don't get nothing, bro. Like, it's always me DMing. Got a couple of responses. So that's a good sign.
That's what's up, man.
But it's always the ones that I don't want to talk to. I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay, I'm not. But you know, it reminds you of that movie, New Guy. Eddie Griffin and that white dude.
Yes. The one who went to jail. Man.
Yeah, he was like, high school is like prison. The sex you getting, you don't want. And then the sex you want, you ain't getting.
Not at all, dude. Yo, jail, bro. Have you been locked up?
Oh, and I don't intend to.
I've been in holding twice.
What, curfew?
No. I go home before.
It's a new wave now, right?
I used to take risks.
Haven't we all?
And then NDF started tagging people. I'm talking like last year. I'm not your friend, my friend. Now,
can you imagine reading these guys? No, I know my rights.
Oh, they love those. I know my rights.
Oh man, I've seen these incidences. I'm like, yo, bro, just shut up.
Not last year New Year's, but there was one New Year's where they like NDF showed up to one drinking establishment there, right? And this NDF guy comes to the person and he's like, "What are you doing here? What?" And then the guy was quiet. And then he was like, "Popia, shut up." So now, for me, man, already I'm confused. You're asking me a question when I'm answering, I'm like, shut up.
Yeah.
And then you are beating me. This is just too much for me. So I stopped taking risks after like curfew. I'm not trying to meet you. And now they record people. Are they even allowed to do that?
Oh.
These like, you come on, man, you see clips where people get caught after curfew and they're recording them and this shit gets shared on social media. On the streets.
Oh, okay.
Or do you have to sign like some sort of form? They just record you for fun like that.
Obviously, it's not like they're gonna put up the wild shit.
Can
they do?
If
They
there's a
don't-
lawyer
I don't-
listening here, just advise there. I don't think they're allowed to record people without your
Their
consent.
consent. Yeah. Our laws are also just, terrible.
No, man.
But here's the thing, right? I never understood why they would bring NDF army dudes, because these guys aren't necessarily trained
To
people
handle
skills.
civilians,
They don't have. Yeah, they don't have people skills. This guy is literally trained to shoot to kill.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean?
to neutralize.
Yeah, neutralizer in an op.
Yeah.
So, you bring these guys into a setting where it's all civilians.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm looking at it from a perspective of this guy may be paranoid.
Mm-hmm.
He's surrounded by so many people.
Yeah.
The only
He's
reaction,
nervous also.
the only reaction is to get
To
violent.
attack. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
And then also makes me wonder, what the fuck is the police supposed to do?
Mm.
Like this, you're literally supposed to be trained for these things.
Yeah.
You're
To
supposed to have
deal with
social
people.
skills because you are around these people every fucking day. So it's like,
Mhm.
what are you doing? So you can't even do your job correctly. You have to bring in these guys.
Yeah.
And dude, how many you had? Like how many murders now? 2
I think it was about 2. Maybe 2 or
Already?
3. I don't know, speaking under correction.
Yeah, already.
Mm.
What does that tell you? These guys don't know how to handle people. They don't have people
If you don't
skills,
comply, you're gonna get whipped or
Yeah.
shot or something.
and it's dumb, man. Really stupid. But
That's also abuse of power. I mean, I think as African countries, we really, guess, just abuse power, man. Look at these guys.
Too
The
much
guys,
power.
the guys that were looting. SA.
mm.
Was it a couple of months ago? Yo, this year was long, man.
What?
But yeah,
Yeah,
it was,
no,
it was
was it-
just now. It
I
wasn't
think
too
like 2
long
months ago. Was it a month ago? Month ago too.
Yeah, maybe, man. Okay, but I don't think I can really compare Namibia and South Africa to a certain extent because those guys, like, the population is a lot.
Huge.
And these people, I don't know who put South Africans fire. But those niggas will burn shit down. Whether it's a person or a building,
Yeah.
they will burn it
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
So I guess they can also get a little bit, air quotes, rowdy.
Oh, they can.
And they can, but I think the looting was so stupid. Like, in hindsight, right?
Uh-huh.
That looting was shooting themselves in the foot. Here's why. You guys say that, fuck these niggas, fuck these white people. No, they must get out. Let's burn their shops down.
Mm-hmm.
Now, okay, cool. You guys, you are struggling. You live in, I guess, informal settlements. Mom works at ShopRite. Mom is the only breadwinner at home. You go burn down ShopRite because Quebus owns it. Now your mom doesn't have a job.
Yeah.
Now you guys have to join. But you stole a TV, so away. Congratulations.
A lot of dishwashers also.
You know what I mean? What are you going to
Yeah.
look? Unless you eat megapixels, steal all the TVs you want.
Yeah.
And now you've only given Quebus one up because now this guy is gonna get money in insurance claims,
Yeah, he's gonna double his money back.
and then he's gonna be like, "I'm not rebuilding in this community because these people are unruly.
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm gonna go and set up somewhere else." So now you've robbed your community of breadwinners. You've robbed your community of basic services because even like dental practices were being looted, doctors, all that stuff.
Yeah.
For what? Tomorrow you are sick, but you burn down the hospital. And then, but now what? You come back and but now what? I think really, man, it was really just dumb.
Yeah.
It was really dumb.
I mean, apparently the only thing that wasn't looted was bookshops.
Yeah,
Which was kind of hilarious.
exclusive books.
Yeah, it's kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
But here's the thing that, exactly. Here's the thing that, and this is just me looking at it from everything that I've observed
Mhm.
from the news and essays. It's everything basically I've read and just watched. It was a melting pot. It was gonna happen. It was bound to happen because what happens when you leave people in poverty for so long, and even here, everyone's blatant about the corruption, everything that they're doing. It's happening. It's
Yeah.
like they don't even trying to hide this thing anymore.
Okay,
You know,
that's true.
and people are crowded in one place. There's crime. There's so many things. People are products of their environment.
Yeah.
A lot of bullshit is happening. So
Mhm.
I don't know what exactly sparked off the whole incident, the whole rioting.
The looting.
Yeah, what sparked that exactly?
Because this guy caught fire, Zuma.
So Zuma was a catalyst. But you see, that was just an excuse.
That was just an
They
excuse.
just needed, like, they were like, nah, man, it's enough.
Mm-hmm.
People are hungry. Obviously, they didn't go about it the right way, but look, I don't mind people looting, but then the destruction.
You don't mind people looting?
Let me explain, bro.
Okay.
That's a bad choice of words. What I meant was looting is one thing, but then destroying these companies that hire your brother, like you said, your mom, like that didn't make sense.
It
Like
doesn't make
MNZ,
sense.
people stole engines,
Yeah.
and I'm just looking at like, what?
To do what?
To do what?
Where are you going to put it?
The couches, these couches are costing 26,000. You're like, didn't.
Yeah.
So it makes you wonder, man. But I understand it in the sense that it was a boiling pot, man.
Mm-hmm.
It was gonna happen. And then here, apparently, they wanted to do the same thing. I'm like, Namibia, we're not gonna do that.
You know what?
We're
The
not gonna
funny
do
part
that.
is that
We're not gonna do that.
when they were saying name loot, what,
Mm-hmm.
I saw helicopters circling Grove Mall, circling Marua Mall. But when there's a child missing, you are telling
Nothing.
us to help you.
Exactly.
But a small tweet about name loot, you are deploying resources and foot soldiers.
And here's the thing: why the fuck would I start to grow Marua more?
Yeah.
They do know that complexes in Katatura, right?
Come
as
right.
dude, I'm
live.
there.
You know what I mean?
So it's like, it made no sense,
Mhm.
and also it's just a waste of resources.
Yeah.
I saw how these guys were like roaming around the mall. I'm like, for what? What are you trying to intimidate exactly?
Can you guys look for the missing kids like
Please.
that? With that energy, that helicopter, circle where the child is lost, put foot soldiers on the ground, walk. But you want to walk in the mall. You want to dreig who? Come on, guys.
Our priorities have shifted.
It's wrong.
It's just
I
for the
don't-
bad.
That's something I don't understand. Even how this lovely city of ours
Mhm.
is chasing people. You know, the people who are like grabbing land.
Mm.
I understand you can't just set up shop wherever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you see that my people don't have a place to go, but where you guys chose to go, you can't go there. Can I not give you a place to go and say, gents, not here, there?
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm just saying, Futsek, Indeni, where must I go? Where should I go? So at least make a plan and say, Kucha, you guys, I'm sorry, you can't settle here, but I can put you there. I don't want to say a squatter camp, but just create a place where people can go temporarily, I guess, while you make a better plan. But you can't tell people, don't stay here. It's middle of winter. You are breaking down people's shacks.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense, guys. We are humans. That's somebody as well.
Yeah, they don't see like that. Because look, it's all about it's social classes, man.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you're gonna be middle class, below that,
Yeah.
they're not gonna respect you.
Thanks.
The problem, and the thing is, one thing I really appreciate my parents, everyone else that I've surrounded myself with so far.
I'm one of them.
Exactly.
Just in case you
No,
wonder.
facts. That's facts. It's just the fact you guys literally show me that I need to respect someone just solely based off the fact that they're human beings,
Yes.
not about what they have, what color, what job. But
Yeah.
this is the fact that you're a human being. Number one should be the reason I'll be like, okay, I can actually talk to you.
Yeah.
Just like
Look,
that.
you should
Or even try and
respect
understand certain
people
things.
for who they are,
For who they
and
are.
not what they have.
Yeah, and I'm not saying tolerate disrespect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just the thing of, look, this is a human being. This person, you know, I don't know. I mentioned this so many times, man. Like this security guard, one of my favorite security guards at West Lane. I used to talk to him a lot. And this guy always used to tell me like, "Yo, I've not been paid like for 6 or 8 months, literally."
Yeah.
And I'm asking this dude like, "Yo, man, so why? Like, why do you keep coming back?" Because the fucked up thing about these people is they always have these false promises. Like, no, it's gonna come next week. It's gonna come next week.
Yeah.
And you obviously you got kids to feed. You have a house.
Yeah,
You need to buy bread, bro.
Yeah.
But it's like, nah, I have no other choice.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, man, I used to start like just helping him out. I just buying like here's the bread, here's the coolie, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then the day this man bought me a cool drink, it just showed me how nice, how there are actually good people around you. Because he didn't have to.
Because he's grateful.
And he's grateful.
Yeah.
Not to say that I did everything for him or something like that. It just took me back. I was like, you didn't have to do this. You could actually spend this money yourself or whoever.
Yeah.
Like, he bought me something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, man, some good people in this world.
And people don't appreciate small gestures like that.
We want 50 million, bro.
You want 50 million?
Yeah.
50 million would be.
Yeah, I know, right?
But
I mean, look at this situation of this chick. What's the girl's name? Betty Davis.
Yeah.
I think she's settled. I think she's getting like, is it 40 or 60K?
60K.
400K. Like, for real? And here's the messed up part of that whole thing, man. Let's just be honest, guys. Okay? Let's just be honest.
I mean, yeah, that's what we're doing here.
What he said was not foreign to us. We've heard that shit before.
Okay.
We've heard it before. I'm not saying the truth. I'm not saying they're lies, but we've heard these accusations way too many times, even before this shit came out.
Okay.
Had to sue 400K. Like, bro, humble yourself, man.
See, my thing is, what Betty did was not wrong.
No, of course, she's defending her name.
It's not even that she's defending her name. She's tired. You know what I mean?
But okay.
So she was like, okay, cool. You think I'm a prostitute? Guys, keyword of this podcast is Jeleho fun stories. Please, keyword, hashtag that shit. Jeleho fun stories.
I think I should do
So
that.
she was just like, you know what, I'm fucking tired of this bullshit.
Yeah.
Demon said, Prat Baya, you're talking about shit that you don't know, whether it's true or not. Okay, face me. And he couldn't. A Khorot man in court, he's in the newspapers.
Yeah.
Because he's talking stories.
The thing that, but here's the thing, right? You were saying, okay, so basically she's defending herself, right?
Yeah.
She's defending her name. You quack like a duck, and people call you a duck. You really can't be mad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's just these things, man. But the thing is, why I say that, I'm not trying to bash her. It's just what I've been seeing as far, even other people. And it's just like, okay, yes, some of these people are good people, but it's just, you have a reputation. It's hard to get rid of it.
Here's my question. If it was true, then what?
I will laugh and I'm done. I will laugh and I'm done.
It's not like it doesn't matter.
To be honest with you, the fact that the news even reported this is beyond me. It's dumb. It's so irrelevant, bro. Like, I feel like people are running out of ideas.
Dude, last week there was on the front page, come the price of beauty, what, showing how much. What was
that shit was interesting though.
It was.
But here's the thing.
Not front page news.
It's not, but it's funny.
It's funny.
Because my question was, I never knew this shit like really exist. I know it existed, but I didn't know like that extent.
The Botox shot is,
I was like, because now I'm thinking to myself like, yo, did I come across a girl or do Botox? Because you can tell when they're like feeling and just okay, and they don't even have like expressions on their face.
Yeah, she either looks surprised the whole time or like
she looks surprised all the time. Yeah, so it's like, man, and the butt implants.
Yeah.
Oh. Butt implants, is that a thing? For real?
You don't need some.
Yeah, but once I
Give her the mic.
once I pop these babies out, I want a BBL.
A BBL is what? Exactly?
Brazilian butt lift.
A Brazilian butt lift.
You gotta suck out the fat on my stomach and put it in my ass.
Yeah. Should we consider?
Hey man, man Brazilian.
I don't know, but why? What a shortcut. A few squats, ladies. No. I feel like it's
not how it works. The people, number one is genetics.
Yeah.
Also the mind. I think a lot of times you can reprogram your body. People just don't know that. Subliminals. I don't want to get into it.
It's okay.
Like there's subliminals. You can program your mind and your genetic whatever composition, whatever the word is, will change. But it's just a thing of there's also the social pressure.
Ooh, that's what I'm getting at.
You guys, she's got a fat ass. I ain't got no ass, so now I want one.
You can't blame that on us though, bro.
No, it's not on.
Yeah. But I get it. It's
I
get it. Yeah, definitely.
Insecurity is a real thing, and if I can change it, and if I can make myself feel better, I'm gonna do it. So it's the heart that matters. What's happening?
Oh damn.
Hey, you right?
Yeah, bro.
Are you?
Let me ask
Look,
a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Are there guys who do that as well? who get Botox and all this stuff.
Bro, let me show you some shit.
But
Right?
are they doing it? You know what? Let me not open a can of worms.
No,
here.
please do it.
Yeah.
What?
Are they doing it for women or for men?
Depends if it's gay or not.
Yes, you can. Please.
I watch like a lot of shows.
But
Yeah.
That's
But
gross.
it's just the thing, like I said, it's the social pressure.
Mm-hmm.
You see guys that are buff. It's same way. Shout out. The same way women get ass shots, silicone, fix-a-flat, whatever.
Yeah.
Guys do that in their upper body. There are people who now look fucking deformed because they got silicone in their biceps. And it's not going, it's not dissolving. It's not that they do it for guys or girls, they do it because it's the social standard.
Feel better about it.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Look at this dude, bro. Like, look at
Oh
that.
my days.
That's like a guy's bicep, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, you know what, man? I have a friend, Pando.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys know Pando. He
Boom.
gyms.
Yeah, I know
How-
Panda. I remember Panda.
Muscle man.
Muscle man.
So there are other niggas who ask me like, oh, bro, what is that guy using? It's steroids, it's what?
Yeah.
But for the past couple of years, Pando goes to the gym every day. Pando jogs to the gym just so he can be varam when he gets there. He's going.
Yeah.
Then he goes to work. Then he'll chill and then he'll come back to the gym. You know what I mean? That's dedication.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when my alarm goes off, like at 4 in the morning,
Yeah.
I'm still there like, let me nap for a bit.
Snooze.
My first story is Pando standing outside the gym waiting for it to open. He's already there.
Huh.
So some people take the shortcut, which would be surgical biceps or whatever it is, and then other people actually put in the work.
Yeah.
Which comes back to your question about why don't you pop some squats? But I don't think women do this for men. I think they do it to one up on each other, because women are, you can weigh in here, are in some sort of competition with each other, subliminal competition.
Oh, they are.
And I know
They
women love to say that men catcall women, but women speak bad about each other more than we speak bad about them. Have you ever heard a group of women talking about another girl? You'd be like, duh.
That's why I don't even go around them. I
You
wait for
know
them,
what I mean?
I wait for them to disperse, and then I go. Like, what's up?
Women really bash each other
Yeah, they do.
hard. But on social media, it's girl power, unity,
Yeah,
whatever. But in
that's fake
reality, women really talk shit about each other.
Yeah.
So you want to look better than the Pandula, you want to look better than Salma, you know what I mean? So a lot of this pressure really isn't on us, because if I'm being honest, the kind of women that we see on Instagram, you know, big booty girls, you know, whatever, STDs, all this shit. It's women that have been, I don't want to say genetically modified, but, you know, had all these procedures done. We don't like such women in reality. Maybe not we.
Not
Let me
what
speak to
you
myself.
Encourage. Like, let me not say encourage, but you'll find a group of niggas talking about, she's got a fat ass. Me with my little ass, I'm just gonna sit here like,
But
is
you
that what we're doing? And it's not to say it's men alone, because I like a fat ass. I like to look at girls with fat ass.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you, girl.
But at the end of the day, it's also important to affirm yourself and say I'm enough. On days that I'm not enough, I'll do what I can.
And that's
And
that's
call
what
it a
that's what I'm
day.
getting to. It's like, what are you doing it for? Who are you doing it for? And the simple answer is to do it for yourself, because that's the only time you're gonna actually feel some sort of satisfaction. Because when you're doing it for other people, like the Instagram likes, it's gonna get to you. Because what happens when they don't approve? I was like, nah. Because dude, I won't lie to you, man. If Instagram had a dislike button, I think I'll have more more dislikes than likes. You know what I mean? Because I do have a tendency of saying things that not everybody agrees with, but it's just how I feel.
But fuck the people.
Exactly. That's the thing. I don't care anymore. Like, I treat everything now, especially social media, I treat it like a game. Because it is a game.
my next point. Sorry.
Yeah,
Well, this is actually Patrick's show, so.
Anyways,
my next point. People or the world is way too sensitive now. Everybody's just crying about everything now.
Yeah, you have to be careful.
It's like you're gonna say tomorrow you're gonna see no ban shampoo because some people are bald.
Yeah,
It's offensive to bald people.
Yes.
So ban shampoo.
baldism.
Oh man, yeah.
You can't discriminate us bald people.
You see?
And I'm on my way to being bald, so it's like I'm gonna join that movement too. So
Yeah, it's coming. Mine is also creeping,
like,
bro.
damn. But let me enjoy what I still got it.
But people are just way too sensitive now.
It is.
And I'm sure a dislike button who is not gonna go on Instagram because people are gonna cry about it.
Of course.
Self-image, cyberbullying,
But they
Twitter,
get it.
right? Uh-huh.
You can't tell me. This is something that upsets me.
Mhm.
You can't tell me that it didn't hurt you, didn't make you feel bad. So if and shampoos
Mhm.
makes me feel a type of way, that's just how I feel. It's not about people being sensitive. This is
Oh,
the same.
I got one for you. I got one for you, bro. Because we're trying to be lenient, but let me go deep with this. Yeah.
I think like people feel now that they can't feel
Mhm.
because it's regulated by something. It's regulated by other people's feelings. It's regulated by the internet. It's regulated by everyone's response. Even people that don't even fucking matter.
And most of them don't.
Most of them don't. But like, I'm not gonna make it a movement. Like, oh, I'm bored. So fuck shampoo. That's what I'm feeling, and that's just what it is.
I mean, look at these situations where saying you don't want to date a fat chick, it's called fat phobia, right? Fat shaming, all these things. But it's weird because this is a double standard. It's something I noticed. A girl can say that to a guy, but if a guy says that to a girl, oh my god, it's a movement. It's fat phobia. Or even vice versa. Even if it's a skinny chick, you're like, no, I don't want to date a skinny chick. Oh, because I'm skinny. Oh, you don't like skinny girls? You're like, no. I said I don't want to date you. I didn't say I didn't like you. I like you as a person. Yeah, preference.
Yeah.
Exactly. But I think that's where he's heading at because it's like, it seems like anything you say is going to trigger someone. And I remember I was watching this video on this trans dude. He's a woman now. She, sorry. The argument was, basically the whole argument was, why don't guys want to date a trans? And it's like, look, there are people that want to, they'll do that.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But your argument is solely based on attraction. Why do I need to feel attracted to you? I don't like you. I don't want you.
Not entitled.
I'm not. So it's like that becomes a problem. I got, let me be that guy.
Yeah.
I got gay friends. I got trans friends. I don't say these things because I like hearing also other people's opinions about me. Because I also look at you like you're dumb. Like you don't know me at all. Ignorance is bliss, bro. People love that shit. And that's the argument. And people are they're really sensitive, man. I don't know if it's sensitive, but they're making it hard to even have a fucking opinion, bro.
Yeah.
Oh.
The same way you have an opinion, the same way somebody else has an opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Like she said, it's preference.
It's preference.
And look, I'm not saying that your opinion should be offensive because there are people that are rude about things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But okay, that's where discrimination and all of this shit comes in. But if I don't like a certain thing,
Forcing it on me. Yeah.
I really just don't.
Doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it doesn't devalue what it is.
You as
if
a
you
player.
like it, enjoy. Congratulations, Merry Christmas. You know what I mean? But I don't like it, and this is where markets come in. I'm just not look. I'm not saying your song is stray because I don't like it. It's just not for me.
I don't listen to it.
But if I say no, that I don't like the song. You're a hater, bro. You hating on the guy? I'm not. The song just doesn't speak to me.
Yeah, like I said, man, the world is heading to a strange place, man. Heading to a strange place. I don't know what to think about. I mean, I know what I'm thinking when I see these things, but it's like everyone's now woke.
People like
Everybody's
things,
woke.
bruh. Niggas, most of these people ain't woke. They fake woke. Just lying, making a noise to just trying to seem relevant, like you know what you're talking about, but you don't.
I want to get a shirt that says "Enemy of the Woke."
Enemy of the woke.
Yeah, I think that'd be dope. Just to see what will happen. Because
Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna cause a lot of drama. But yeah.
Nah, man. These niggas ain't woke, bro.
Because I don't get it. Just having an opinion. Oof. No, I know probably the next couple of years, the people are gonna flag everything that I said today,
Yeah.
and they're gonna be like, "Oh, is this who you want to represent your brand?"
No, they're
And
gonna
they're
cancel
like,
you on Twitter.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, hashtag cancel Patrick.
He ain't right.
Alright.
I think about the whole that was a trans weightlifter, the New Zealand one. She actually won gold. It was not really surprising, but
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I don't think that's fair. But if you don't allow her to lift, it's karma discrimination, most.
Maybe I'm being like a clown, but what's wrong with like setting up an organization for trans athletes? I
Yeah,
mean,
like-
because there's Paralympics,
Yeah.
there's the Olympics,
Translympics.
Translympic. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
They
Trans-
go play with each other. Oh my god. No, that didn't sound right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go compete against each other.
Yeah.
Because that's a level playing field.
Because now imagine there's Olympics, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then things like the physical sports now, like the
Yeah.
boxing and the MMAs,
Yes.
like that is straight. That because a lot that's what everyone's against. Everyone's like, yo, look,
Don't punch the girl, bruh.
dude. Because I'm thinking there's vice versa,
Yeah.
where a trans male enters a boxing match, with a dude, another dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is that gonna be fair?
Yeah.
It's not, because this
not.
dude is gonna fuck her up, dude. Like, it's not gonna end well.
I think people need to slow down with these. I want to say options. Have you ever seen like a thing like where you need to fill in your gender and it's male, female, and other? Who's other? What is other?
I have a funny story for you.
You will get that.
Yeah,
we'll get to that now.
simple, but just made me
Because
laugh.
people come and identify as what?
Mm-hmm.
Now you have this freedom. I want to identify as a stapler and it's sharp or what? You know what I mean? My guy or my girl. I think gender really, man. Sexuality, do your thing.
You love what you love.
LGBTQ. Maybe I'm leaving out some alphabets. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. But, the movement is all good.
Yeah.
Because that's your sexual orientation. That's fine. But your gender, my G.
You can't change that.
You know what I mean?
It's like it's impossible.
I don't know what it's called, but some people identify as not having a gender.
Oh yeah, they call themselves non-binary, I think. Yeah.
And then you are what now?
You are just
there.
You're just Natangwe, basically.
Nah, bro.
So here's this weird thing, right? So I was on Instagram and I was just changing some stuff on my profile, and I came across this tab that says pronouns.
Yeah.
And I read, I was like, what the fuck? They're like, yeah, what do you identify as? I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, we're at this point now. Oh, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Literally, it's a strange time, bro.
It's unnecessary. There's so much going on in the world.
He, they,
Now you want to be...
she, dies, he, zer. Just
You
like,
want
wow.
to identify as a dog.
I don't know. But the thing is, a lot of people who are talking about this are getting a lot of backlash. These are the people who are considered, all these isms and phobia things. This is what we are referred to now. And it's like, bro, I'm just trying to understand
You
it.
say all these isms.
Man, like...
Organisms.
I don't know why you had to go there. But all the shit that's associated with the isms.
Yeah.
Sexism,
With the
all the isms and the phobias, like that's what we're
Yeah.
probably going to be referred to as that. But it's like, how do you wanna hate me? Because this is equivalent to like fucking, it's like racism to some degree.
Yeah.
Because how do you hate someone that you don't even know?
Yeah.
Like for me, it's like, maybe that's a fucked up example,
why-
but it's like,
no, it's not. I think.
but for me, it's like, how do you want to like, if this cancel shit, like how do you want to cancel someone who's trying to understand what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
You know? I say certain things not because I make people feel bad.
Yeah.
I'm trying to open my mind to other perspectives also, which is why I'm doing the podcast. I don't fucking understand what's going on in this world. That's why I have guys like you on the show. We just talk about these things.
Yeah.
That's it.
People are quick to judge, but they cry when they are judged.
Like robbing a thief.
Especially on...
Yeah, she doesn't go well.
robbing a
It doesn't go well.
Yeah, 100%, yeah. It won't go well.
It don't go well. Like it's gonna be trippy.
Especially of something he stole. He's gonna be like, oh, what are you doing, bro?
I'm returning the favor.
Oh.
Yeah, you're saying?
People are just way too judgmental. People don't take the time to understand or to ask.
There's a
You
fun in
just
that.
conclude, you see what it looks like, and then you go and talk stories. Tell all fun stories. Take the time
That's the motto
to
of the show.
actually find out why does Natangwe look sad? Are you okay, my guy? I'm gonna tell you no, 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6. You know what I mean? Cool. But now you're just gonna assume that okay, cool, Natangwe sad because he got fired. You know what I mean? But maybe I left my job. But now the fact that I'm not working there anymore, you don't know what happened. You're just gonna assume that I know he got fired, he stole. You people, why do you guys like to add spice to stories? Yeah, why do you like to add spice to stories?
Like, what?
Maybe I resigned because there's something coming up. But you know that I'm not working anymore. You go add spice, and then you go hear stories about yourself. No, Natangwe got caught stealing what, so he got fired. You're like, what the fuck?
I mean, what's more entertaining, the truth or the lie? You know?
My guy, if you want entertainment, switch on the TV, bro. Why must other people's lives amuse you?
I mean, to be fair, we actually, it's also our fault to some level because social media. We don't have to be, but we are. So to some level, we want to be seen. But, you know, it gets to a point like right now that you just think to yourself, like, yeah, no, this is weird. It's too weird for me. Because can you imagine people now who have millions of followers?
Yeah.
Like, how much, like, imagine the comments.
How many people are looking? And comments, yeah.
Like, I'm beginning to understand how why these celebrities also just going fucking nuts, man.
Yeah.
You're constantly being judged.
It's
You're
a lot of pressure.
yeah, it's a lot of pressure. And I'm just
If
thinking
you
to myself,
wear
that's-
black, people will be like, oh, why didn't you wear red, bruh?
you know what I
If you
mean?
wear red, somebody will be like, bruh, yellow, dude. You know what I mean? You can't be your own. And also, I guess the more famous you are or the more successful you are, you want to maintain a certain brand so that your sponsors or whatever it is that
Yeah,
you're trying to
that's
engage.
another thing, yeah.
So maybe you are sponsored by a bank or you're an ambassador for a bank. The bank says, cool, you shouldn't do ABC 1, 2, 3. So now you're living within the lines. So I guess the more successful you are or the higher up you go, it's difficult to be yourself.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, I would love Will Smith money. I don't want Will Smith fame.
Okay.
Yeah. Because do you know how much you take shit for granted, like walking to the service or just even maybe having a cigarette casually walking out there?
Yeah.
People take that shit for granted. That's what I'm saying. That's why I think I'm starting to understand why celebrities are losing that shit. They can't do the same things that they used to or they were used to doing. You know?
You
do the
can't
same
walk
thing.
to the store
You
because
can't do shit.
16 people are gonna ambush you.
Look at Michael Jackson. Look, I sympathize with Michael Jackson. That was a fucked up life.
Yeah.
You literally have to rent out a supermarket.
To go shopping.
And hire actors. Yeah, and hire actors just to feel some kind of normality, dude.
And also,
That's too much.
do you have genuine friendships? You
That's
know
a
what I
good
mean? Because
question.
now
That's a
you
good
meet
question.
all these people, but they just want to be your friend because, oh, that's Patrick.
Yeah.
So you can't even just blow because this person is snapping.
Dude.
Or you are being tagged in selfies and whatnot. And this person just wants to be around you because you're famous. They want to be Patrick's friend, your money, or whatever. I know that we all want better. You know what I mean? I'm not saying don't want better. But as easy as it is for your life to become better, it can become worse.
Snap of a finger, man.
And the most valuable thing we have is people. I'm going to give you an example. Let's say Bruce makes millions and starts upscraping everybody. And then he gets into a situation where maybe there's a death in his family. Support, my G, is very important. Now, you don't talk to anybody. Who's going to come support you in your time of need?
Nobody.
You don't have anybody. You have a 10-bedroom joint.
No one sleeping in there.
Nobody's
Shit.
sleeping in there.
I mean,
So people, I think I value people so much.
you see, with that scenario, I can definitely relate as far as like certain people in your family. Because imagine how that person feels. he knows he's successful, he or she's successful, and they know exactly that people are just around me for the wrong reasons. You distance yourself, which is also the wrong way to go about it. Not necessarily distance yourself because you think everybody wants something from you. Because there are people who actually want to,
who are actually there for
who
you.
just, they don't care about your money, your cars. They just want to like hang out, like, yo, cuz, uncle, let's hang out.
Yeah.
But it's also that paranoia, because imagine those people also don't have social skills.
Yeah.
Because they're so used to like everybody chasing them. Oh no, this guy's mine, I'm gonna chill with him. I want the mentality.
Yeah.
And then it gets to you, and then everything just goes sideways because now you're paranoid about everybody and everything.
There's this song by Casper where he says that bodyguard can't leave the gun at home anymore. I mean, like it's gotten to that point where
love that song.
Yeah, like
always wake up to
life really changed.
Yeah, because now you're worried about your even the closest people to you. You know who my biggest supporters are?
Yeah,
people actually don't know.
Strangers.
People, yeah, especially the podcast and also my graphic shit.
Yeah,
it's not people I actually know.
Strangers.
Strangers.
That's
funny.
That's
I know.
really
It's fucking funny. People that don't know me at all personally, I find them in the comments. It's like, oh, this is pretty good. It's just like, oh, thanks.
AKA said that the people who hurt you the most are standing the closest.
Always.
Which is facts. Yes.
But that shit makes people paranoid also. That's my other problem. It makes a lot of people paranoid. I get it, and it's facts. That's also where you have to be smart and start looking around like, okay, is this person here for the right reasons or not? Like, what's this person's intentions exactly?
People are really good actors.
That's the truth.
People are really good actors.
But like I say, all things come to light. The bullshit will come out. Yeah, and you will see. Does. Yeah, it always does. That's why I'm not really worried. Like, with something Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V. If you get
I do. Yeah. I know I do, but I follow him on Instagram.
He said, people with the intentions of fucking you over or doing bad to you, it's their loss. It's literally their loss. Because these are the same people that keep coming back again. Keep coming back again. Oh, what's up, babe? Can you help me? They're the same people. So basically, they shot themselves in the foot by fucking you over. Yeah. So never. That's why it's like it's important also not to take it too hard. See, okay, vent, talk about it. Like, yeah, this dude really did me bad, but at the end of the day, it's their loss. Because they always coming back. They keep coming back.
This is where it becomes hard. Because what if this dude that keeps fucking you over is your dad, your brother?
Oh, my friend, doesn't matter.
You gotta wait. Hold on. But you know, sometimes the person that is tuning your car is you would always believe, or you'll always give them a second chance. You know what I mean? Because it's not a stranger who's gonna come and screw you over.
What's the saying? Fool me once.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I can't put the blame on you. Is this J. Cole? We're quoting J. Cole.
No, but there's...
Oh, the one that, the initial quote.
But for how long? That's the question. How long? Even if it's your dad, your brother. Like, the question is, look, I understand the concept of unconditional love, but that shit, it starts to, like, disappear. Because you're also only human, man.
Yeah.
You can't be... have these people screw you over 24/7 and just be cool about it. Sometimes you just have to like let it be known, like, okay, now it's enough now, guys. Yeah, it's enough now. And obviously, even if you do say that, you're still gonna be looked at as an asshole. So exactly, you should be fine. You should be cool with it. Like, okay.
But you know what, man? I think I want to be an asshole
to
a certain extent.
You are. You didn't know?
Well, people have yes. I don't want to be an asshole. I want to protect my peace. Even if it makes me look like an asshole, tired. Here's
something. I don't know if you saw my Instagram story from 50.
50.
Yeah, he said something that really, what you just said, I think it resonates with what you're saying.
Yeah.
But let me just look for it real quick now.
Okay.
Because it makes so much sense, man. It makes so much sense.
People get entitled to you. If I can't help you today, you'll get angry. Oh, Natangwe, I need a favor. I can't. Oh, then you are mad. You know what I mean? I must always run for you. But who's running for me, my G? To run for myself.
I know, right?
Yeah, facts, bro. Facts. People can be very entitled to you.
That's true, man. You live and you learn, man. You live and you learn. And I can't find this thing. But, okay, I'm paraphrase it. I'm going to try to remember. Because he was just like, I try not to surround myself with people I have to be defensive around.
Yeah.
That's literally you protecting your peace. It doesn't mean you're an asshole. I'll greet you.
Yeah.
We're cool and all, but if I have to be defensive 24/7 around you,
then
that means I have to be scared of you to some level also. So it's like, nah. That's exactly what you just said. Like, to protect your peace, man. It's okay. Like, nothing to apologize for when you're trying to better yourself.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says, man. I mean that, but you have to be respectful at the same time.
Of course.
You know, but there's just certain things. If you are like legitimately trying to get better at who you are as a person, no, you're not fucking apology at all. Especially if they don't understand it. You know, like, because it's like, imagine you were you're a fucking alcoholic back in the day. You may be drinking a shitload. You're always the one buying. Then you like one day you're like, okay, well, I'm done. You went to rehab or whatever. You just went through a whole change. Yeah, you made a whole change. And then the same people are coming back like, yo, you're doing, and you're like, nah, I'm good, man.
Yeah,
I don't do this thing anymore. Two types of people will come out of that situation. One that will actually understand, like, okay, he actually changed for the right reasons. Let him do him. Or two, fuck that guy.
Yeah, he think he's Vivi.
Yeah,
he think he's vad.
And that right there, and that scenario right there will let you know exactly who to uproot and who's gonna stay.
Bro, man, I don't know if it's like people, but Namibians are a lot. I'm sorry, but I don't know, man. I really don't know.
You know, Namibia, it's funny the stories I hear about people, bro. Like I try not to hear them.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, look. I mean, the tea hits your cup. Some one way or another, you'll be like, you'll hear.
But for me, it all happens here.
For real?
Yeah, like I hear the strangest things
on the show,
bro. Like my last conversation with Kamwe.
Yeah.
Oh, just fucking amazing, bro. But it was hilarious because even off air, the things that I hear, I just feel like, yo, are you serious? Like it doesn't seem real.
Yeah.
But he's like, bro.
You see, my thing about stories is that, is it true? Just because you heard it.
No, for them, yeah. Like with him, it's like we're not necessarily trying to spread gossip.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'm adamant about.
Yeah.
I don't want to spread gossip, honestly.
Yeah.
It's based off certain facts, not necessarily just any person.
Yeah.
It's just our experiences with certain people.
But you know what, Patrick? If I turn around today and I go lie about you, people will believe me because I'm your guy, most
probably.
So I can just start some random thing and be like, Patrick kills chickens and drinks their blood.
You know, I'll accept that over gay and rape any day.
Look, yeah, I said that for you too. Like I could make up the wildest thing. That's the point I'm trying to make. I can make up the wildest thing, and people will believe me because I'm your guy.
Exactly.
And then it's gonna go around. I have people who will be like, "Oh, are you Natangwe?" Then I'll be like, "Yes, I am Natangwe." Oh, okay. I've heard about you. And then it stops there.
He just walks away.
Can you not say that 1, 2, 3? Then I'll be like, oh yeah, that's true, or that happened, or we can laugh about it. Or I'll be like, yeah, that's not me. But now this person has this perception of Natangwe because he or she heard what, and then they're gonna spread it to the next person. Now I have a bunch of people who think I go around kidnapping people, but I don't. Again, that's just a wild example.
I get it.
Of whole fun stories.
Here's my thing, right? I've managed to uproot those, or at least I think I have. Because the thing is, like, I can tell you something, and I know it's just gonna be, you know, it's between me and you. We're just talking, man.
Yeah.
You know, because at the end of the day, I know what I tell you. I know you're not gonna blurt it out. I know what you tell me. It's like, but there are just certain things where it's like, this person has no reason to lie to me.
Yeah.
And
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that it's a thin line, but I am, man. But for me, all I know is people who I talk to that tell me certain things. I just like, oh wow.
Yeah.
This shit
it's
is
credible
crazy.
sources.
Yeah, it's credible sources, and it's just crazy, man. It's crazy the levels we will go to, you know, just for a little bit of attention or money, man.
Yeah. But
I'm talking about influencers, by the way.
Talking about influencers.
Yeah.
Are you an influencer?
What classifies you as an influencer?
You were talking about describe it.
No, I'm saying we can come and talking about influencers and just some of the shadiest shit I ever heard, bro.
Just to like get clout.
Just get clout, and I'm just like, wow, people do this. So
people do a lot, man. Too much sometimes.
No, there are certain labels
that you don't want.
You know, I used to have this entrepreneur on my bio, but then I took it off, and the reason why. It is just a personal thing for me. I always told myself, I don't think I could classify myself as an entrepreneur yet.
Okay.
I think it's a title I have to work forward to.
Of course. Yeah.
And also now, that's why I look at other people's stuff and I think to myself, you call yourself a fitness model, but you don't do shit.
Yeah.
You know, you call yourself an influencer, but you also don't do shit.
Oh my God!
You know,
you know
these
what?
things,
You just. Sorry, man, to cut you off, but you just reminded me of something.
Those are
Right, guys. I'm sorry if you are the person I'm talking about. There's no J. It's nothing personal.
yeah.
Certain travel company, right, had like a influencer thing where they chose like a bunch of influencers to like go to their lodges.
Namibia.
What? Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Cool. It's not a problem. Now, the people that you chose, you're going to choose somebody who is, I guess, who's into like fashion, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, she always looks great dress, high heels, nails done, all this what. Now, this person must go to a campsite. Do what? She looks out of place.
That's true.
Why don't you choose somebody who represents that lifestyle?
Outdoor
already?
lifestyle.
Because
yeah.
you would be like, I'm not trying to talk about myself here, but look, you'd be like, okay, Natangwe goes fishing, right? Natangwe likes camping and all of this shit.
But that's what you do.
That's
Exactly.
what I do. So should you see me at a lodge, you'd be like, oh, where is that? How much? You would be inquisitive about it. You would be like, if I plug maybe bushwhackers, oh guys, you can get your fishing equipment at bushwhackers, or you can get your off-road equipment at what, LA Sports. Because you know that that's my lifestyle. It makes sense.
I know about it.
But now I'm here. I'm a fashionista. But I'm telling you guys, guys, come to what campsite.
It doesn't correspond.
It just doesn't make sense.
That's the thing, man. That's why. That's what I'm saying. You can buy followers, bro.
Yeah, you can buy followers.
You can buy followers.
So if you're basing
You can be about that
advertising
life.
on people's followers, you're going about it the wrong way. I think so. It's just my opinion.
It's just-
If anybody wants to sponsor me, shout out.
Just putting it out
Just
there.
Putting it out there. But yeah, I think so. An influencer, what exactly is an influencer? What are you influencing?
Dude, what the fuck is a celebrity? I'm at a point where I feel like that shit's all in one now.
Somebody who's famous. Have you watched Puritan?
Yeah.
Remember
Funny.
that song, that silent song?
Oh, damn. Yeah.
I think Kanye is like 2 days away from doing that.
Silence.
Yeah. Remember in the movie, everybody was whiling.
Oh, shit.
Because I saw this clip where Kanye hits one key on the piano.
Yeah.
The guy just went to a piano and tuned ding, and everybody lost their shit.
And there was a point where someone, I'm not sure who it was, someone just posted a full stop and she got like a shitload of retweets.
Just
And
a
I'm
full
like,
stop.
oh my God.
Look, I mean, I guess it comes with the money and the fame and all this shit. But guys, what are we really consuming, or what are we really like? What are we following and why?
It's a world evolving, man. Because I'm pretty sure, like, look how we're kind of talking about this, and can you imagine how it's gonna be now for the next generation? Because now here we're flooded with Instagram, TikTok. What's gonna be the next one now?
Yeah,
Where our kids are gonna be like, damn, this shit is crazy.
yeah, this shit right here, nigga.
It's fucking. I don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't get it. But it's the world evolving, man. That's just the world evolving.
look,
Can't do too much about it.
there is a lot of merit in going a long way. You know, we've come so far along. Did you know that you can come a very long way, but you're going in the wrong direction?
Facts.
Now you are just far.
From it.
Now you are just far.
Lost in the desert, just no one around you.
You are just lost.
Yeah, that's the bad side of like everything happening.
Yeah.
You can just get lost. Their kids don't even talk to their parents because they don't have like social media or a certain group, a certain amount of followers. You know that?
Is it?
Dude, this shit is ridiculous, bro.
Yo.
Like, people really scrape their parents because it's like, nah, man, you don't even have 1,000 followers. It's like, wow.
I wish I could start over again, man.
You mean?
With my social media.
You can.
I mean, I can, but it's a lot of effort, bruh. Look, I don't want to delete my account and then make a new one.
Just delete the photos.
No, it's not that.
the
Like, I
content
like
itself.
my thing. But there's just too many people following me that I don't know.
Really?
Like, unfollow people for me.
Now create a new account and upload all your pictures.
You can actually. But it's a lot of work, man. You would really do that?
Oh, why the change? Or why want to start over exactly?
Because
Do you think? Do you feel like you'll filter out the ones that you don't follow?
Yes.
But you know they're gonna follow you still. That's the problem with social media. I don't have to know you. I can hate you and still follow you.
My account is also public, so it doesn't really help.
It doesn't really help. I mean, unless you just feel like you can.
No, man. I think I'm just getting to a place where I appreciate silence or quiet or peace, or you know what I mean.
And it's weird how I hear this, and this is coming from people who are even below 30 or just 30 on the dot, who are talking like this.
Yeah.
And I think to myself, bro, it happened to us.
Look, the problem is we started very early.
Okay.
We started life early. And I don't mean like life, but I mean we started drinking in fucking high school, bruh. We started chilling in high school. We started doing all these things, clubbing, doing the most. I'm speaking for myself.
Yeah.
I'm grade 9. I used to chill in it, my fellas. I'm going home at 4 in the morning on a school day. I was doing the most. You know what I mean? At a very early
Have you been bounced out
stage.
of a club?
No.
I have.
I've never been
When I was
bounced.
young.
But the point I'm trying to make is that we started lifing very early. So now we're also going to fall out of it early.
You
know what I mean?
A simple kind of
Yeah,
life.
because look, there's always going to be a better bar. There's always going to be a better bottle. Remember back in the day, people were drinking White Horse, or was it Bell's, or Three Ships, and then Jack Daniels, and then the Green Jameson, and then Select, and now Henny. You know what I mean? It's
Okay, maybe I'm trying
there's
to.
always going to be alcohol that's the new thing, or there's always going to be a place that's the new thing. You're not missing out.
Maybe I'm being a piece of shit, right?
New until it's not new.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, maybe I'm being a piece of shit, but
Mm-hmm.
Jameson, original Jameson Select.
The green one.
Yeah, and the Select, like.
Yeah.
I do drink Jameson and all that shit.
Yeah.
I just like, yo, what's the difference exactly?
You know what, man?
Like sometimes I just feel like it's just the.
No, there is a difference.
No, they should be.
There is a
They should be.
difference.
It's just I just feel like damn, it's ridiculous. It's still gonna get you the same level. I mean, whether you drink the green bottle of Select,
Yeah.
or if you're drinking,
But I guess it's what it looks like.
yeah, the status,
You
just when it comes to
know.
the status symbol. of
But
it all.
I genuinely like Dussenberg.
Thank you. I was the only one who
I
felt that way.
really like Dussenberg.
But you obviously,
Yeah,
know?
even
But
Castello.
it's
I
not-
used to drink Castello.
it's the stigma that surrounds certain things like that.
Yeah,
You know, because obviously, if you drink not Jameson, but Johnny Walker Blue,
yeah,
you consider to have a person who has money.
yeah.
You drink Tassenberg, Castello, Autumn Harvest. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm talking
You know what
about.
I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Then you're considered broke.
yeah.
And now, I'm also at that point where it's like, I don't necessarily have to tell you, I have to show you that I can buy this.
Yeah.
I know I can, but I prefer this because I
prefer-
actually
that's
like
what
it.
I like to drink.
Yeah.
And you know what? Also, the thing is, man, people need to understand that. Fine, you have a job, and people don't get paid the same salary.
They don't.
What I make
Don't fool yourself.
is enough for me to fill up my car,
Your lifestyle.
to eat,
Yeah.
and then drink whatever it is that I'm drinking. You can maybe afford to buy your Johnny Blues because you have change.
Yeah.
Somebody else, his whole salary is supporting a family. There's a little brother, a little sister. You know what I mean? So just because somebody doesn't spend money on alcohol, they choose to rather do something else. Diamond, what? Guy, it's what I'm doing what I can do, or the person is doing what they can do. And genuinely, I think me buying Hennessy to look nah, but I don't like what I'm drinking. I don't like the taste. What are you doing, bruh?
And how many of those nights where you wake up, or the next morning you're like, fuck, why did I spend that money?
Yeah. How
I
many
did it.
dozens I can buy for the price of a Select?
Bruh.
Me, I'm happy, bruh.
I'm
happy
good.
with my boxes of Tassie.
I'm good for the entire month probably.
You know what I
'Cause I
mean?
don't drink every day, but yeah, I'll be good for
People
every
need
weekend.
to chill with the pressure, B.
But really, yeah, they need to chill with the pressure.
Mm.
But we also need to step up and also be like, yeah,
Stand for what the fuck you believe.
exactly.
Yeah.
That- it brings me back to watching what you consume, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
We have to watch to see what we're putting in our fucking heads,
Yeah.
in our bodies, everything.
And even what we let our kids watch. Because
Yeah,
there was a
that
time,
one is- that one
those
is
who
strange.
know me, I'm a very proud uncle of a very beautiful little girl.
Very chill.
She watching a cartoon, and the cartoon, this person, I know, like not this person, but this cartoon,
This cartoon.
called the person an insecure homosexual.
What?
Yeah, these are cartoons. These are cartoons, bro. We were watching Dexter's Lab and all these nice Flintstone shandies, Kids Next Door shandies. It's cartoons for kids, but now these cartoons are less big baya, bro.
Dude, I remember that's weird that you said that. I don't know if I was drunk. I don't know what it was, but I came home and
I'm glad you got home.
no thank you. Thank you so much, bro. So I sat there and I don't know who I found watching TV, but for some reason there was Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
And it was just so fucking weird because there are these two friends who are camping outside, and the other one decides to make a move on the friend, and the thing like the scene comes out and then it shows the silhouettes of them in the camp in the camping tent.
Yeah.
Like making out basically.
Yeah, guy. My guy went to school, bro. He didn't go to school to color.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then it shows them making out, and then I didn't pay too much attention to it. And then like the next scene came by, and then they were acting all awkward around each other at school. Yeah. And I'm like, wait, these are two guys.
Oh, that
and I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, what the fuck are these kids watching, man?
Yeah.
It was so weird. They're so awkward, man.
Watching that stuff on TV.
I don't know what I can't recall watching something as strange as that, like this weird stuff. I'm just like, oh wow. I guess, like I'm saying, everyone's woke. The whole industry is trying to like accommodate everybody. You know, that's why you see these companies with the rainbow flags.
Yeah. Because I guess that's where the Zak is, bro. Yeah. That's where the Zak is. Because at the end of the day, you want to get paid or not? Are you trying to make money or not?
I've not seen a powerful movement like that can get you fired.
Yeah.
Jeez, man.
Yeah. You see, what I like about people, right, is that people are very powerful force. A protest, a strike can change a lot of things. But you need to stand together.
You know one thing a politician, I think probably every politician has said this, but especially here, the one thing they're absolutely 100% correct about, and I stand by it, when they say we have the power to make a change. Yeah. That shit is true. And what you just said, imagine this was it shut Namibia down. This thing was a movement that even they didn't see an end cut on. Yeah. So it really shows me like, wow, if we just really focus and look for objective and a target and go for it, I don't think there's anything stopping us, bro.
Nothing, actually. To be honest, nothing.
But time and time again, we've put people who don't necessarily need to be in power. Okay, that's our fault.
Coming to that, politics.
Yeah, never ending, bro.
I want to. I'd like to appreciate our heroes. Right? Yeah. And by our heroes, I'm not talking about the famous ones.
The unsung heroes.
At Hiroseka. I'm talking about our parents. I'm talking about your parents, your uncles, aunts.
The guys that won't get stage funerals.
Yes.
But who on the front line?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Those ones.
The people that are balling and getting all these nice funerals and whatnot, the ones that were on the front line shooting.
Some of them weren't, definitely.
Yeah, some of them weren't even there. They were, having peace talks in the UN and
which is also important.
That's fine. But I'm not taking anything away from anybody. Yeah. But the people who actually fought the battle, those are the people that I appreciate. Yeah. And these people were young. These were 16, 17-year-old people who decided, nah, fuck this apartheid. They didn't know if they were going to come back with one leg or one arm or even come back at all. But they took a stand and decided, gents, I'm going to go fight. Yeah. And which is what we're doing now when we're fighting for or against gender-based violence. I'm not marching because of what happened. I want you to listen to me. Not that I don't care about the gender-based violence that's going on, but I am marching so that my niece grows up in a Namibia that's safe for women. Yeah. Because I know it's not going to change today, it's not going to change tomorrow, but we are fighting for the next generation.
Yeah, to start
somewhere. I guess every generation has its own set of battles.
Yeah, we do.
And I appreciate the people who actually take a stand and do something about it.
Yeah. That's true, man. I think we're actually going to end it off on that note.
And on that bombshell.
No, but dude, it's always fun talking to you, man.
Thanks,
I don't necessarily get a chance to just vent also.
Yeah.
Just talk shit.
It's nice to talk.
And it's just nice to actually, because there's no structure necessarily, but
yeah,
it's fun to have these conversations because they are needed.
Yeah, of course.
They are needed, and you hope the battles that we fight, and we're gonna make progress, we're gonna make headway, cause so like you said, it's not gonna happen overnight. We have to start somewhere.
We need to start somewhere.
But hey man, any last words, or have you said what you have to say?
Sure. My last words, man. I think I'll dedicate this last message to the niggas out there, the men. Okay to talk to somebody. If you're going through shit, try to talk to somebody. You know what I mean? There are therapists around. I know that costs money. There's some free services around as well. But definitely let it out, man. Don't bottle up feelings, because it's gonna explode one day. And look, I'm king of bottling up shit, right?
Yeah.
But I know the importance of talking, and at some point you just need to be open about it and then talk. You can write stuff down as well. Get a notepad, book, write it down, but just get an outlet, because the suicides, the beating of women and murdering, rape, all of this stuff is, guys, man, no. You have a mom, you have a sister, you have an aunt. The minute your sister comes home crying, you want to go stand by, forgetting that the girl you are beating is somebody's sister also.
Yeah.
Somebody's cousin also.
Yeah, true.
Just chill, dude. If she hurts you, it's okay. You can find me on Instagram. We can cry together. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, gents, man, let's do better. Let's really do
sure.
better.
And that being said, man, we see each other again. Peace.
Yeah. Hey. Type of lifestyle that we living over here is not the same. People say they never gon' change, but they change. Times are moving faster, ain't no time to switch a lane. Keep me out of range, they say nothing strange. Load my ammo in my clip and I go ham.